What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Skate 4 going free to play. Now, technically, it's just now Skate. I want to make that kind of clear that in the same article where they announced that it's going to be a live service free to play game, they also announced it's no longer Skate 4. It's just called Skate. Now, here's the thing. There's two kind of parts to this, right? Number one, I actually think this game, Skate, makes sense for a free-to-play game. If there was ever a game to do this with, I do think Skate is not a bad option. The issue is who we're talking about here, right, in terms of EA. Now, the developer themselves, they seem pretty friendly. They seem pretty player-friendly, right? They constantly are talking about wanting player feedback. They're trying to show people, you know, the earliest things they can possibly do. They're trying to get people to play the games as early as they possibly can so that they're able to, you know, provide feedback. So far, I think they're fine in terms of the communication, in terms of truly, I think, wanting this game to be what Skate players want. But the issue is, right, we have the backing of EA, and we have the backing of what these live service free-to-play games are. Truly, for any live service free-to-play game, I would say flip a coin. And that coin, and maybe it's not even 50-50, maybe it's more like 25 to 75. Flip the coin, and that, you know, whichever one, you either can pull it off, and it'll be okay, or, you know, well, I guess okay as in, like, it'll survive, right? It'll be fine. Maybe it'll go on to be one of the better ones, or it lands on the other side and it's a complete failure, right? It doesn't, whether it doesn't add things fast enough to kind of keep people in, or the game comes half-baked, right? There's nothing in the game at launch, or they have to make money through all their microtransactions, and so a skateboard in Skate is going to be like $1,000 in real life, or you're going to have to grind for it, right? Like, the list of bad things that could potentially happen here are so much higher than if you just released it as a base game. And one of the things that does scare me in the interview is they said, you know, if you go back to 2015 with Skate 3, they were thinking, like, if they could retroactively do it, they would make that game a free to play game as well. They think it just makes sense for Skate. Now, again, I feel like it probably does, because you think of, like, an open world, like literally an open city. You can always be adding things. You can always be adding competitions. You can always be adding challenges. You can do multiplayer stuff. It actually is a pretty solid game to do, you know what I mean? But again, all of those negatives. Is it going to come as half of a game? Is it going to require massive amounts of grinding in order to unlock anything in this game? Is there going to be enough things to do? Is it going to be gratifying, like rewarding enough? Like, these are the issues that come with literally any of these games. I don't know. I don't know if it's really a risk you want to do. And then you go to maybe the final part of what I want to talk about here, the reception. While I've been a little, you know, less doomsday, I don't think it's necessarily a great thing, but I'm not like a full doomsday scenario. Fans are. I mean, now you do have to question, like, these people that are saying, like, oh, my interest just went right out the window, right? There's a lot of people saying that, and I'm not discrediting those people, but you can wonder, you know, are those people, or were those people interested in this game in the first place, or did they just see that they say, oh, the new Skate game is going to be a live service game, I'm going to bash it? You know, well, either way, it doesn't look good, right? Because there's very few, if any, positive comments to this announcement. Now, does that ultimately matter? Well, people are going to play the game. So the people yelling about it on Twitter, maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't matter. The game is still going to have people that play it, but it doesn't look good. That's one thing. And secondly, like, I don't really blame anybody, you know, for voicing their opinion. Again, it's just kind of that coin flip of, well, were these people actually interested in it, or are they just speaking out? I guess either side maybe is fine, depending on how you look at it, right? If they're not into it, but they're speaking out anyway, well, you know, that's still fine. Or if they are diehards, if they really were looking forward to this, and this killed it, like, in a negative. I actually use the words killed it and crushed it and stuff. I use that positively. This time I'm going to use it negatively. If this stuff is going to destroy it, right, that's not good, especially if you're hearing it from people that are legitimately interested in this game. So again, it's a tale of two different stories, right? Because it seems like the developers really do want to make this the game that fans want it to be, and I'm excited for it. Like, I guess, well, no, I would still say presently I am still excited for this. I guess where I'm at right now is, let me just see it. I mean, we're years away. We are so far away from this game actually, you know, coming out. Is it worth worrying about it necessarily right now beyond a couple videos? No, I feel like we can talk about it a lot more as the years pass. And I guess I'm more of in like a wait and see mode, right? I'm sure there'll be a beta and all that kind of stuff. Let's see how it does. And if the game fundamentally functions well, that's at least one good thing, right? Again, it doesn't have to be like MultiVersus. I know it's a completely different other, kind of game, a brawler, a fighting game from Warner Bros. Like, that game's free to play, and that game actually seems like it's going to do it right. So, but again, you flip the coin. Maybe Skate can pull it off. Maybe every month they unlock or they add a new part to the city. There's constantly new tournaments. There's constantly new challenges, and the cosmetics are awesome, and there's like thousands of them, and you don't have to pay all that much for them, or you can earn it with in-game currency, right? As long as that's a lot. As long as those things happen. Now, that's a laundry list of things. If those things happen, I think it would actually work. I really don't think it would be all that bad. So we'll see, because it could go that way. It could go the exact opposite. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow or support me anywhere else, all my social media is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.